This week on Twende, we are heading to Kenya's far north. To a county so vast, it feels like an entire country. A place where deserts meet forests. Where sand dunes continually change the landscape. Where volcanic mountains rise above endless plains. Where the past is well preserved.
Kabisa, huu ni mti. You can even see the rings.
Where islands float on a desert lake. And where wildlife found almost nowhere else on earth still survives. Marsabit feels like Kenya in miniature form. This is Marsabit, like you've never seen it before.
Good morning. I'm not a morning person, but I made it. Naftali! Good morning, Naftali. You know that you're the last one.
If there's one thing Northern Kenya teaches you is never assume you will find what you need ahead. Our journey will be to remote areas where we may not get accommodation, so we want to be ready. That's why before leaving Nairobi, tunabeba our accommodation, our kitchen, our water, and almost our entire house. We are embarking on a 2,000-kilometer road trip like no other. Leo hii cruise yetu imekuwa kama wale watu huhamisha watu. In case you get stuck, break down, ama there are floods, you want to be ready to survive with what you have. At Nanyuki, we cross the equator. From here, every kilometer takes us deeper into northern Kenya. We stop for more supplies in Nanyuki town. As we go down from Timau, Kenya suddenly opens up. Roads become longer, distances become greater, settlements become fewer, and adventure becomes bigger. We cross the last permanent river this side of the north, the Ewaso Nyiro in Samburu County. Then we get to one of the most popular landmarks on the A2, Mount Ololokwe.
Guys, by the way, don't pass here. Always unakuja, unatoa kiti ama taka ni shuka. Give respect to the mountain.
It seems that even in the rush hour ya hii barabara.
Na mmekuja what specifically?
Kuona the view of
Mount
Ololokwe.
Hamjakuja anything else? Ni hapa tu.
Nothing else.
And then where are you going back straight ama mtakaa hapa?
Tunaenda tukionaona.
Tukiona.
Tuseme tunarudi tu kesho.
Oh, fantastic. See, as we are headed north, further north. Marsabit. So leo tunafika Marsabit.
Tumeona ni almost 250. Bro,
kuna pali iliandikwa 257.
Yeah.
Badao na foil. Yeah.
That's fine.
Lakini pia lami inafika hadi huko.
Inafika.
Sasa hii Marsabit utafika na lami. So hata hii gari itafika. Lakini sasa kuingia ndani sasa ndio pia sisi tutaenda kujua. Where exactly?
In Goro Rukesa? No, we are going all the way to Marsabit.
Where exactly?
Goro Rukesa.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, naona ni kama basi inafanya gile
Yeah, we gotta run, but it was great running into you.
Is this the first time you'll be on this side?
Yes, my first time.
What,
so excited.
What do you expect?
I expect nice views,
Yeah.
great culture.
Yeah. So far, I think the nice views are there. And I'm sure the great culture will be there.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Asante sana.
Aya,
Thank you for
sawa.
having me.
Enjoy.
Peace.
Ritual ya hapa ni kupata picha ya social media. For some people, this is where they end their journey, but the A2 extends another 500 kilometers towards Moyale, and it is in good condition. Hapo mbele, there is another feature that many people don't usually see.
Good people, you don't have to go to Egypt to find a sphinx. You can come here. Hapa tu karibu na Ololokwe. Ndio huyu sphinx anaangalia tu anachungulia. Hebu muone. Kwanza huyu anafunga jicho. Muangalie. Anafunga jicho akifanya. Check. A smacking sphinx.
Crossing the seasonal Merile River marks our entry to our destination, Marsabit. The second largest county is home to many communities from the north. Marsabit is Kenya's second largest county, nearly 70,000 square kilometers. That's about 15% of the Kenya's total land area. You could fit Rwanda, Burundi, and wait for it, Eswatini inside it, 3 whole countries. Stretching from the Ethiopian border to the shores of Lake Turkana, its vast landscape encompasses deserts, volcanic mountains, forests, and some of the country's most unique wildlife habitats. Exploring Marsabit is less like visiting a single destination and more like traveling through several different worlds in one county. The main road in Marsabit is the A2, part of Africa's Great North Road that connects Cairo to the Cape. For decades, traveling here meant hours of rough roads. Today, the A2 highway has transformed northern Kenya. It has connected communities, opened up tourism, and made places once considered too remote accessible to everyone. A sunset like this would have been hard to enjoy on the bumpy road, lakini leo ni kawaida. We arrive at 7:30 in the night.
Hope they can perform.
Senegal inashinda 2-0.
Day 2 sees us wake up to a beautiful sunrise. We are in Marsabit town, the county headquarters.
You know, you'd expect when you come to the north, kila kitu ni joto. Asubuhi ni joto, usiku ni joto. But here in Marsabit, it's actually quite chilly. I can feel the June-July weather. Ambayo nakuanga Nairobi, naweza feel pia hapa changu nyuma. It's cold, it's chilly. Ukiona I've worn this na nimevaa t-shirt ndani. As we go, we'll see whether this will go or this will go. Weather ina change huku. As we were coming, it was quite hot. Once we got to Marsabit, we felt the chill. Yeah.
Kwa wale hamjafika huku, unaweza fikiria umeamka mahali uko Rift Valley karibu na msitu, but this is Marsabit town, the county headquarters. Kumejaa miti na hewa ni baridi. Marsabit town is the headquarters of Marsabit County and the second largest town after Moyale, which is at the Kenya-Ethiopia border. It is a cosmopolitan town that is home to many northern communities as well as others from other parts of Kenya. The amazing thing about Marsabit is that in the north, it has the widest road crossing in the middle of the town.
There are not very many towns where you unaweza pata kuna this dual carriage. Actually, there are 6 lanes, 3 lanes on this side, 3 lanes on this side. And that is special here in Marsabit. It's one of the towns that you can actually find this. Now the story is, hapa mchanga iko very loose na kulikuwa na yani dust ilikuwa tu imejaa hivi. So no one wanted to be close to the road. So walikaa mbali. And as you have seen in many towns, there's such little space for the roads. It wasn't the case here in Marsabit, and that's why we have this. We're exploring Marsabit, tumekula breakfast, tumeamkia hapa, and we want to see what else this county has to offer. But so far, so good. Pale kuna milima, this town sits on Mount Marsabit. So it's not as hot as what you would expect the north to be, which tells you the north has more to offer than what you know. So come explore.
With A2 passing in the middle, the town has been growing rapidly with new buildings coming up. Kitambo, watu walikuwa wanasafiri kwa malori. Siku hizi, kuna basi na hata shuttles. Our first visit is one of the county's 3 national parks, Marsabit National Park.
Karibu sana
Sawa.
Marsabit National Park.
Okay.
Kwa majina naitwa Mungumi Bakari Chongwa. Na mimi nasimamia sehemu ya kaskazini nchi ya Kenya kwa upande ya kulinda na kuhifadhi wanyama pori. So welcome to the Northern Conservation Area.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
We've been here before, but we didn't have a lot of time to explore. So today, I hope we'll get to see much more than we did last time.
You need to, and you coming at a time, I think, when Kenyans from the south of the equator need to know that the north is a very credible visiting area, a destination worth its name. In this park, for example, we have the legendary Ahmed. This is an elephant that used to thrive in this forest, but we believe we have the descendants of Ahmed that still exist here. A huge elephant that the government of Kenya, upon its death, gazetted it as a national monument and took its remains to the National Museum for Kenyans and the people of the world to see.
Oh, in Nairobi?
So, it will, it will be important ya kwamba other than just seeing it in Nairobi, ukuje uone Ahmed aliishi wapi. So hapa ndio nyumba ama nyumbani kwa Ahmed. Na wajukuu na watoto bado wako hapa.
Marsabit National Park is sort of a 2-in-1. There is the Marsabit National Reserve, which is 1,554 square kilometers, and within that is Marsabit National Park, which is 390 square kilometers.
In a way, is the most conserved and preserved area with the unique natural indigenous species of trees, animals, but also playing a very important role as a water catchment area. And this water serves the people and the town of Marsabit. So I think as I speak, no one within Marsabit can devalue the role Marsabit Park plays to their lives. Casually, as Kenyans, there's a way we have our regions classified. But the people of the north, at some point we used to refer to the southerners as the people from Kenya. Kenya wamekuja kwetu. You understand? But I think now with the changes in infrastructure, better roads, security being guaranteed all over, there's more people visiting into the north just to discover what is in our country north. And that has now that connotation where I said below the south of the equator. That's where the rest of the country is, but we're in the north.
And you've also said the roads are better. So mtu kama mwenye akona gari ndogo anaweza fika huko?
Mwenye gari ndogo kutoka Nairobi atafika sio tu kwa Marsabit, hata akitaka ataingia Ethiopia. Barabara ni lami kutoka Nairobi headquarter ama center ya town mpaka Moyale border na crossing to Ethiopia.
Sitting on an ancient volcano, this mountain captures moisture from passing clouds. The result is a cool indigenous forest, standing like an island of green in the middle of an arid landscape. Our first stop is a volcanic crater filled with water. Our visit to the park has come immediately after the wet season, and some of the wildlife have migrated outside the park. A shy bushbuck quickly disappears into the thicket. Now, what are in plenty are the water birds. In this protected area, they seem to be enjoying themselves to the fullest.
This reminds me of Magado, when we were at that crater, and it felt like we were in a stadium. The difference here is that we actually have audience members. The trees are the audience. Or at least that's how it feels. It feels like they're watching us. This place is called the elephant pool. The elephants and other animals come, wanalamba chumvi hapa, wanakunywa maji, wanapumzika. Behind us, or now in front of me, used to be a lodge called the Marsabit Lodge. It's no longer operational, but I can imagine the views and how many people would come just to experience this and to see the animals. Lakini naona vitu za man-made zitakuja ziishe, nature itaendelea.
Mimi naitwa Duba Kalisha Jaldesa.
Jaldesa.
Inaitwa Sokortediko.
So?
Sokortediko.
Sokortediko.
Yes, ndio hii.
Kumaanisha nini? Hiyo first ni lugha gani hiyo?
Hiyo ni sokorte, ni sukari tamu kidogo.
Sukari tamu kidogo. Sokortediko. Na ni lugha gani hiyo?
Borana.
Ni Borana.
Yes,
wewe ni Borana?
I'm organizing sometimes tour trip in the Marsabit Lodge here.
Yeah.
So the lodge now is dead, but still the body is there.
Yeah.
Of Marsabit Lodge.
Were you here those many years ago?
Yes, I was here. Sometimes I was been working as a waiter of the hotel.
Yeah.
Serving the wageni.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marsabit Lodge.
Which year is this?
That was from 71.
Yeah.
73.
And Sele ulikuwa unafanya kazi those many years ago. Yeah. Were there many visitors who would
Lot
come?
of visitors come here. Yeah.
And what were they coming to
Sometimes
see?
to see the elephant.
Yeah.
And people land.
Yeah.
The land itself.
Yeah.
Lake Paradise.
Yeah.
The area.
Wanyama walikuwa wengi ama walikuwa itu?
Walikuwa wengi, ndovu wengi.
Yeah.
Sasa kuna ndovu oni.
Kama sasa hivi wangekuwa hapa.
Wamejaa hapa round, hatuwezi simama sisi hapa. Tunasimama pale kwa nini?
Hapo karibu na manyumba hiyo.
Nyumba hiyo ofisi, karibu na hiyo ofisi.
Na ilikuwa ndovu na nani
ndovu,
na nani?
Nyati. Twiga. Na hata punda milia. So unaona hata mafia wao wanajaa hapa punda milia. Ukiangalia. Hizo wanyama iko.
Kuna nyati? Pale.
Unaona pale kuna ndege wa white pale.
Pale.
Kuna nyati ziko hapo.
Kuna nyati huko?
Pale.
Pale kwa ile
Unaona zile ndege za white?
Ndio hiyo.
Hiyo nyati iko hapo.
However, the park having fewer animals isn't just because of migration. On a good day, one can see elephants here like this one that had been filmed earlier.
Sasa nimeelezewa kuna wakati kulikuwa na wanyama wengi hapa.
Yes.
Na sasa they are not as many.
Yes.
Could you shed some light on how this came to be?
Animals are still there.
Yeah.
And
I
cannot say they are more than the way they were many years back.
Yeah.
Because there are changes in climate change.
Yeah.
But also you need to realize that 2023, 5 years going back, we used to have a very, very severe drought. Especially in the northern. And most of the animals were affected. You realize even the pastorates lost a lot of livestock. And we cannot just talk about livestock. And wildlife is also grazing like livestock. So we also lost some animals during that drought period. From 2023, mvua imenyesha vizuri sana to date. Like this rain, the rains za wakati huu zilikuwa mzuri sana. So from that time, I can say at least we have seen even some zebras calving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you come here, hata ukiangalia somewhere pale hata even this. This is a grave zebra dam. So at least wameanza kuongezeka. I cannot say how many they are.
So there's a marked contrast between the years leading to 2023 and after. na hii nyati inaitwa nini na Kiborana?
Gaffars. Yes.
Gaffars. Okay. Na ndovu?
Arba.
Nyani mwenyewe huyo anaitwa aje?
Jaldesa.
Anaitwa pia Jaldesa.
Awe rafiki wa ndugu sijui.
While nature is in recovery mode, the man-made structures are on a slow decline. For years, it welcomed travelers from around the world. Today, it waits quietly for a new chapter.
Okay, imagine hilo lilikuwa na jaa, walikuwa na book.
This would be your view when you wake up in the morning. Ukilala hapa sasa unaamka tena ndio unaona wanyama wanafika hadi hapa. Wow. Hii view ni poa. This was an establishment. People used to come here. Watu walikuwa wanapanga. Maybe at the beginning of the year, at a certain month, I'm going to come here. I'm going to enjoy these views, the accommodation. But now, this structure imesimama bila, almost without a purpose other than to show that there was something that was once here. Hii bado iko na
strong sana. Hata hiyo kuna na mchwa. Imejenga na watu wa colonies. Wazungu zamani.
Haijabulwa nothing.
Na kama sasa siku hizi ungeona
ikikaa hivi bila ku maintainiwa.
Nilikuwa tour guide, nilirudi kazi kutoka babangu.
Yeah.
So babangu alikuwa anafanya hiyo hoteli.
Bako ndio huyo Duba.
Duba Kalisha.
Yeah.
Wakati nilikuwa mdogo nilikuwa nakujaga hizi park. Nilikuwa naona buffalo, elephant yote.
Yeah.
Hii lodge ilikuwa busy.
Yeah.
Hapo ndio watu walikuwa wanawasha moto. Usiku wanaotea. Huko ndio sasa walikuwa wanaangalia buffalo na elephant.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa inakuja mpaka hapa wote.
Hao wanyama walikuwa wanafika hadi hapa?
Hapa iko mahali ile wanaweka chumvi hapa chini. Sasa ile kuna attract sawa.
Yeah.
Alafu usiku naye unaangalia stars. Sasa wazungu naye kuja hapa hivi wanashangaa. Unaweza kuwa town uende kama 10 km ni jua. Lakini ukija upande hii
kuna baridi.
Paka ungua hapa hivi inapelekwa kwa Segel, Malimeta Segel.
Kukauka
kwa sababu hapa mpaka saa 11 ilikuwa tu mist na
unaoshewa nguo hapa lakini inapelekwa huko
kukauka kwa sababu wageni ile nguo lodges ile
yes. Laundry sasa
laundry
kuna mabati
angalia sasa ilikuwa nyumba nyani sasa
haya the bats hebu tutoke hapo staki kwa vampire
hapo ndo laundry.
There is hope that this nostalgic hotel will serve guests again once it gets a new operator in the future. With increase of park visitors, there is demand for good accommodation here in the north. Ukikosa kuona wanyama hapa, unaenda the next best place, Sokorte Gudo. Next week on Twende, we discover the hidden springs that keep this mountain alive. We continue our search for wildlife in the park.
They have a baby. Maybe that's why they're creating that shield.
We visit the breathtaking Lake Paradise, the jewel of Marsabit National Park. But until then, the adventure continues.